where my experience comes, and this is what I would like to talk about to give you a real experience that we gain from the field and how do we work towards improving the gaps and the challenges that we encounter with our customer to increase the SLAs and KPIs, which are the set targets output of the service industry. I'm going to talk about buzzword, Internet of Things, which is not new as such. It also has a history, but now it's picking up, and the concept behind it, and how does it relate to the concept of smart city, to the concept of facilities management, and some practical examples. So you're going to hear lots about technology, how technology is going to support you in raising the bar in SLAs and KPIs. So Farnek, we are a leading TFM, Total Facilities Management company in UAE from the past 35 years, all across Emirates, with the employee circle of more than 3,500. We provide TFM services across HVAC, MEP, cleaning, security, waste, energy management consulting. We are also into consumer market with our brand, Hitches and Glitches, who take care of same services but to a different target audience, which is domestic customer. We also do have an experience of window, facade, water tank cleaning. We follow some international standards, BICS, Aijaz, SFG20, and we are the innovation and technology leader in UAE FM at the moment. And I'll take you through what we do. And quality and sustainability as well. We hold some awards and accreditation. We were the Total FM Company of the Year last year with MEFMA. From last 2 years consecutively, we were the Green FM Company of the Year, CSR for 2015, ISO certifications, quality certification, and sustainability from Green Globe and My Climate. So, Internet of Things. What's it about? It's about integrating objects. Objects can be your system, can be your smartphone, can be people, your vehicles, your home appliances. Integrating all these objects together to communicate, to control, and transmit the information over the internet without the need of human to human and human to computer interaction. So all we are talking about is proactively sensing and transmitting data and act on established parameter. Too much logic, but that's the practicality. So you're making objects to talk to each other and react on the established threshold levels. Objects can be people, your HVAC system connected to BMS, your mobile device receiving work order as detailed by my friend from LinkDev. Sensors, this is how we transmit information from these objects over the internet to the right place to make a right decision. These sensors can be attached within or can be retrofitted. So we are not talking about scrapping your old technology or your old devices. Network can be anything, can be your Wi-Fi if you're talking about devices within the building, or can be GPRS 3G, 4G if you are all over the place in the world. So things are being connecting to get into the infrastructure of wireless so that information can be integrated at one place to make a collaborative environment to analyze and make good decisions. There has been many studies and predictions made by industry giants like Cisco. A prediction says that as a result of IOT, there will be 50 billion devices connected over the internet by 2020, which means, as per the population prediction, it will be 6.5 devices per person. So today, how many devices am I holding? My smartphone, my smartwatch, which can track my employees in the facility whether they are on time, whether they are active. Otherwise, I'm going to penalize by my customer and my SLA would be reduced. My home appliances, my home security camera, so that I can look at my son whenever I want to, from wherever I am in the city. This is the prediction that by 2020, we're going to have over 50 billion devices and 6.5 per person. Same by Ericsson. So here, now we talked a lot and we done already with these mobile devices, with the e-book readers, with home appliances. Now we are trying to address verticals, industries, which is transportation, medical, utilities, security, services. So people start thinking about how this technology can support us in improving people's life, people public security, healthcare, transportation, and starting to think about intelligent spaces, which gives an advantage to the smart city. Smart city is about merging your computer networks, your internet of people, internet of energy, internet of media, internet of services, giving you internet of everything. So systems connected wirelessly over the internet to people, feeding in more information, analyzing, thinking, sharing the information, and raising SLA bars. How do I relate IoT in the current environment practically to FM? There is a strategic roadmap to it. We build an ecosystem of wireless objects which harness intelligence. Intelligence is nothing but the data which is coming from the systems, which improve our operations and make us deliver efficient service. It increases our customer satisfaction and the loyalty that customers looking from us, which secure your future revenue. But there are challenges. There are challenges and there are steps and phases like compatibility issues. We're using Microsoft CAFM. We're going to be using some BMS system by other vendor. How they're going to interoperate to deliver this IoT, this intelligent information, and the topic of big data, of course. So as much data as you're collecting, you need to shape it up to give you intelligent information. Imagine waking up in the morning with an alarm clock and your coffee maker prepares your coffee without you interacting with the coffee maker, and your refrigerator starting emailing you about you got 2 eggs remaining, you are low on milk. This is what we are talking about. Ecosystem I mentioned. What is ecosystem? It's a network of sensors, utility meters, smart meters, rather than my workforce going on the ground, checking meter reading, recording it. Smart meters can talk to the BMS system and wirelessly report it to the online dashboard. Or maybe the CAFM operator on the smart device receiving a work order to act upon. Cameras, vehicles. Nowadays we can track our vehicles on the map. We can tell them when they are within a certain geofence or they are speeding or not speeding, reality. To measure the behavior and then communicate and interact with other systems via cloud platform, wireless, over the internet, no cables. These devices enable us to report, to act in real time, efficiently, to drive the results that we are talking about, which is actually driving the cost center into a profit center. BMS. So we have BMS. It can manage things. What IoT is doing around? IoT is evolving BMS. Your BMS is managing your temperature, your heating, your lighting system. IoT create the ecosystem of devices to talk to BMS, and it changes the business model from proprietorship, one system, one vendor, to an open system. So multiple systems can interact and talk and allow you to proactively deliver service. So as I mentioned before, your Microsoft system, CAFM, with maybe any other vendor, don't want to take the name, but yeah, BMS systems talking to each other, raising work order, pump is about to go off. So your pump, it will start reporting itself. If you attach a sensor to the pump, it will start to report you within the threshold that I'm starting to heat up. Come and fix me before I break and stop your operation. Your HVAC system will start to talk that my air filter needs a cleaning, replacement, rather than waiting for the next trip in the planned maintenance. So we are making a shift from reactive maintenance to a predictive maintenance, not the planned, but a predictive maintenance. So before it breaks, it affects your customer financially and contractually with yourself. This is what we are trying to bring in as a game changer, which supports you real time on the ground in your operation. IoT meets BIM, Business Information Modeling. AutoCAD, we use to design, construct, and now to manage as well. So before you actually build a building nowadays, you design it. You design that how the HVAC system, the plumbing pipes, how should they laid out so that it doesn't interact or intersect. And there, it takes care of the life cycle from designer to constructor to the maintainer. So for example, if you are reported there is a water leakage in the building, you can go to your BIM model to find out what is the suspected location rather than physically exploring the whole building. From that model, you can also find out what are the details of this valve. So before my task force waste the time getting onto the ground, finding out, and then going back to get the right tools and equipment to fix it, if feeded, if used BIM model properly, you have all the information about their historical maintenance for that valve. So when the technician is going on site, they have all the tools and equipment to fix it and the information from the previous maintenance. This is what makes your field team efficient. This is how technology, IoT, can support them and your company to raise the SLAs and KPIs. Ultimately, that will help you to reduce your energy level usages. For example, with IoT solutions, what you can do, it can adjust the level of energy, lighting, relative to the natural lighting, and related to the footfalls, which will optimize the building performance and ultimately save costs to your customer or the building owner. So how we actually, it's all about theory that I've talked about. Maybe somebody like it, somebody don't. But how actually it works in facilities management, in Farnek, because we are the service delivery. Geo-tracking. We are doing a pilot run for this technology where we are tracking our employees within their contractual timing, within the geofence, without them needing to do anything with the smartwatch, which track them that when they came in that geofence and when they come out. It also allows, how does it benefit the business? How does it benefit the SLAs? it sends alert to the supervisor, to the FMs, that your expected employees hasn't reached the geofence. So you probably need a reliever. Go arrange for it before you won't have your PPM delivered. Smartphones with the same capability but additional functions. Online training videos. You can train your staff in the classroom, but once they are out of the classroom, gone. Some people can keep it, no offense to them, but this is what happened most of the time. So video trainings, offline available, they can watch the video training whenever they want to about all their SOPs. This is how you will support your field service team. Online dashboard and reports. Employee not stepping into the geofence, SMS alert, emails, live dashboard, who is late, who is constantly late. So you teach them, and if not, change them. Remote asset monitoring. Another IoT solution. Again, we have done a successful pilot, and now we are doing a real implementation. Install sensors across building, across distributed location, who work 24/7. You analyze your system, HVAC system. We had the real example where pumps started to vibrate more than its threshold, and we went on site and fixed it before it breaks the building operation. Otherwise, it relies on manpower to walk in and find out after it got broken. So it's a cloud platform. It's a wireless deployment, plug and play, rapid commissioning. You can view the trends and events. You can set the targets that if the vibration reaches this threshold, send an alert to next bar, red signal. You can compare your sub-meters. What can we monitor? We can monitor temperature, humidity, vibration, flood, voltage, BTU meter, energy meter. There you are. All other utilities, gas, energy. We're looking to save energy for sustainability, for our customer to save the cost. What is the return on investment I'm having? I'm having an improved response time, which is removing the delay between the failure and the detection by identifying the issue before it happened. I'm optimizing the building performance before it impacts the building operationally and financially. I'm improving my manpower productivity and making them to do the real task rather than walking and reading and running when it breaks. Online dashboards, SMS alerts, automated work orders, going to the right technician specific to plumbing issue, HVAC issue. Asset tagging, I mean, that's quite reality nowadays. But added value, recording the GPS coordinates so that it helps your technician in the bigger development to reach the right place where the asset is installed. Eco hand dryers, hotel industry, successful pilot study, cost saving. It also tells you, it also alerts you based on the footfalls that now there is a cleaning required. Sustainable solution, digital brushless motors. Lifetime of the motor is more than the normal one. demonstrated carbon energy cost savings successfully. Quickly closing my note by saying what Steve said. Innovation distinguishes between the follower and the leader. We have to accept the reality. We heard about how CAFM works. We heard about how you can support your ground staff, you can motivate them, but you have to now take a lead to change the game, to change the way you deliver service, to support your field team, because if you do not support your field team with the motivational factors, with the systems, you will not be able to raise that SLA and KPIs and loyalty to your contract. Thank you. Any questions?
Questions? This was very exciting. Lots of experience shared today, and then we can always have questions after the sessions.
Great.
So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Really appreciate the presentation.